Testing, testing. Testing, testing, hello. Testing. Um. Testing. Does the mic work? Testing. Does the mic work?
Does the mic work? Testing. Does the mic
Okay,
work?
it works. It works. Nice. Okay, there we go. Yo, keepers in chat. Hey, it's been such a long time, dude. Is this how people with hearing aids feel? Yes, I can attest. I have been yapping about organic chemistry. My notes are in a mess. And in the other stream that I just ended, I've been talking about alkenes for 28 minutes and nobody could hear me. But now the mic works, so everyone gets to suffer with me. What? Oh, that's not the run option. Essentially, yes, I have been basically silent for 28 minutes in the other stream. How fish fe- How on earth does that have anything to do with fish? Okay, so starting the stream, we are on 5,062 encounters. And that's for the shiny hunting side. For the chemistry side of things, we are on the reactions of alkenes. When they speak to Aquaman, but when he's gone, they speak to basically nothing. Okay, yeah, that's fair. But do they like talk? Do you think they're only able to talk, like actually talk to Aquaman? Or can they talk with each other? Or do they use like their normal fish communication stuff? Like the schooling mechanism or whatever. But anyways, where was I? If they gain sentience without contact with each other, they have to do it physically because they don't have telepathy. Huh. That is a fair point. Yeah, they are just fish. They can't tele they can't telepathy because there's there's no animal that can do that. At least none that we've discovered. Actually, telepathy wouldn't be detectable unless the thing with telepathy actively chooses to speak in the mind of a scientist. Because realistically, it might just be like brainwaves, weird looking brainwaves, right? But we see weird looking brainwaves in animals all the time. 15 viewers is actually so peak. Never had that many before. This has gone from me studying chemistry to talking about telepathy. All the while, the Cutiefly still hasn't chosen to be shiny. At 5,000 encounters, I did the math. Well, not I did the math. I had the internet do the math. There's like a 70% chance I should have gotten a shiny by now at 5,069 encounters. But uh yeah, seven like a 60-70% chance. That's not that's not a guarantee. There's still that 30%. But once it reaches like 90, I'm going to be pissed. You know, there's this thing that animals do. They communicate through vibrations. Uh, it's called speaking via vocal cords. I mean, if you think about it, telepathy via vibrations is, in a way, possible by talking. The streams. I mean, I mean, where else would people hear about fish telepathy and telepathic vibration? The stream titles basically turned clickbait because this is biology instead of chemistry. Well, biology is just like applied chemistry because uh because uh on a biological level, yeah, biology is just chemistry but bigger. That's true. Uh, the chemical reactions keep the biological processes happening. You should just hop on these small streams and yap. I mean, the small streamers definitely appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate it right now. Yeah, you're talking to a nursing student. I'm saying, yep, yeah, pre-med here to medtech. Well, yeah, that biology and chemistry is year two, nah, year one. I haven't gotten to any of the actually scary stuff yet. Uh, okay. Oh, my back. I should get a pillow here. I'm sitting on the floor to do this setup. This is so scuffed. Wait, I need to get a pillow. There we go. My back is aching from the sitting position I'm in. If I get bored of doing this or reading chemistry, I might just end up playing Project Sakai. But I'm still not bored of it. I like chemistry. And I like shiny hunting. Which is why I'm doing it. How good are you at Project Sakai? Not very good. Uh, I can do like 25s, but no, I can do like 24s. But 25 and 26 is a bit iffy. That's a pretty decent. I mean, yeah, but I wanna get to those masters, master 31s, master 32s. Those are my real goal. Karen Daniel said hi. Oh, another chatter. Nice. Hell yeah. You're an American time. Yeah, it's really lucky that I started streaming now. It's like 5 a.m. here. So it's around 5 p.m. for America. That's around the time that people I accidentally pressed my clicker. 5 p.m. is around the time that people get off. 7 years of Philippines, 7 years in the Philippines. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize the my videos doxed myself that easily. But at least my name and face isn't there. Though I guess a general location isn't really that big of a giveaway. Yeah, no worries though, I was just curious. That's cool, that's cool. I mean, it's not really that big of uh, thing to drop. I'm pretty sure it's actually just straight up in my about info in the Philippines. Almost up to 5,100. This is currently the second longest shiny hunt I have been on. If it goes past 5,600, then it will be the longest shiny hunt. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. I mean, who even checks about the about infos anyway? Who's talking to you? Family member? Nah. Someone who draws my profile pictures, like learning lore. Uh, if I went on a full lore drop, it would be kind of a long story. Uh, but I guess this could be a pretty long stream. It's a shiny hunt anyway. So basically, for this channel, it's basically just a business sort of thing. Like the only affiliation this channel has to them is that their art is uh, is the stuff that I use. But personally, I've known them for a very long time. Uh, I've known them since fourth grade, which is why I use their art. I like to like advertise it, but like me advertising isn't really that big of a uh, because I have 61 subscribers. Like who's learning about them from me? They have I think it was last time I checked 11,000 followers on Instagram. So yeah, I'm not really not really that big of a traffic source for them. But we're really close friends. That's why you were curious? Hmm. I mean, lore drops are fun. I would go more in depth, but it's kind of a huh. Seems so interesting for you to advertise them when they're big. Yeah. I mean, it's the thought that counts, you know. Like, I should get some beverage. I did not realize talking for 16 minutes could be this drying to the throat. Here's a fun fact. Now relating back to the stream title. Uh, margarine. I should go to the start of this. So my professor was having a lecture in chemistry, right? So uh, I lose my train of thought so easily. So my professor was having a lecture in chemistry, and they start talking about how butter is made uh, from milk, and it's because of alkenes, which is what I'm reading up on right now. They ask, where does margarine come from? And I confidently say, the laboratory. They look at me like I am the stupidest person on earth because, wow, that was so wrong. I genuinely thought margarine is synthetic. It is not. Margarine is not synthetic. It comes from oil. Like, uh, milk comes from milk. Butter comes from fats. Yeah, margarine comes from oil, and it's not completely solid. It's semi solid because it's made from unsaturated, mostly unsaturated fats, and they just straight up demolished me for like 5 minutes straight. So yeah, good thing to know. Margarine is not synthetic. I even wrote it in my notes so that I won't have to make that mistake again. Here's the large thing. It is kind of both because uh, uh, I looked up the source they use for their stuff, and it's right there. The margarine and butter thing is right there where they get their stuff from. I don't do advanced reading because I'm kind of lazy because it's used commonly in cooking. Ah, when would you use margarine instead of butter in cooking? Isn't butter just like always superior? Margarine doesn't spoil easily? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, butter goes bad really quick. Margarine became a lot more popular than butter, especially when fridges aren't too. That is fair. Yeah, yeah, because you'd expect back when fridges went to too widespread, butter would be not very easy to keep. Leave it out in the open for a few days and it goes. Uh, This is the whole rabbit hole I delved into. US legit had propaganda against butter. I can't believe it's not butter. I could buy a few of them. Margarine is good. Aren't they just equally bad? Because they're both basically the same thing, like oil and fat. The only difference between oil and fat is the state it's in instead of liquid and solid. I finally moved on from the page I'm on. Now margarine is worse because the fat component is worse in being absorbed by the body. Ah! Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, yeah, trans fats, yeah. We had a topic on that where so a chart showing the different types of oils and fat. I would not survive that. I would be clocked out 30 seconds in, which is a bad thing because I have 3 more years of medical technology. But at least the chemistry is fun. Like chemistry is genuinely the most fun part about college currently. We just hope you don't go to my school for nursing. Yeah, I've heard a lot of nursing schools are very competitive, very very strict, which fair enough they should be because nurses are really really important. Having a bad nurse is pretty much a death sentence. Reaction with hydrogen. I don't think I need to read up on alkenes too much. This seems pretty easy. The reactions aren't too bad. And a lot of them come back later. We had biochemistry where we were playing with intestines for a while. Cadavers ranks. Okay, Loki. I would really love cadavers. Not like having to actually learn them, but like prodding around. Like that sounds really fun. It's like squishing. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be squishy. It'd be really old. Okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind. Not fun. And let me open the metal box, and the tank was full of fresh human. Fresh. Like, never mind. I thought they were gonna be old. That is fun. Aside from the eye hurting part, like prodding around in a on a fresh corpse. This won't get me like stricken off YouTube, right? Like saying that won't get me um what I, okay, good, good. Prodding only happened when they were already pretty well preserved. Ah. Yeah, rot wouldn't just be annoying, it would be ugh. Like it would also be a really big health hazard. Freshest are the brains, obviously. I mean, got to peel back the different. That's insane. Going from uh, going from the frontal lobe to the little lizard brain. Formula itself is already carcinogenic, so we're already cooked. I mean, rest in peace, Ryan Cephas. Yo, another chatter. Ryan Cephas. Hi, hello, welcome to uh basically just pre-med talk while shiny hunting. Yeah, actually, this week we're supposed to do some video skin. Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you too. Currently on 5115 of the encounters. I like when the number's a palindrome. Do you know Has Been Hotel? I know of it, but I don't actively watch it. Um, I have friends who do, like friends who watch it. But I only really know the one song, the Gravity. It's an absolute banger. But I know it's pretty popular. I remember looking for one of the corpses through the part, not knowing it was someone. Confused because I was so recessed. Hey, rigor mortis does that to a guy. Rigor mortis does that to a guy. You can't uh no judging. Might get their ghost angry at ya. And last thing you want in a hospital is a haunting. Wait, does no one know? Wait, does no one know who they're dealing with? No. No, we do not know who we're dealing with. Can't be talking about this. It's on Gravity. Oh yeah. Does no one know who they're dealing? Oh yeah, I don't have it memorized. Yeah, I remember now. I don't know who they're dealing with. Da, 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 da. Forget and forgive. I listen to it sometimes, but it's not really like high on my radar. Currently, I'm very into Miku songs. Well, not just Miku. Uh, Vocaloid in general. You better not say. I'm not saying that out loud. This is a. Well, Pokemon is for all ages, I guess. And just for YouTube TOS, the sound of me drinking is iced tea. It's not anything alcoholic. Actually, voice act every time as Miko in the middle of the night and shout. I mean, I would, but uh, people would wake up. Like I have this karaoke mic, karaoke speaker, and every every time I want to use it, there's people here. So, eh. I hope he doesn't understand. For this here, I don't understand that. Oh fucking my tummy hurts. Take some laxative. I'm just kidding. Don't. It's a taking laxatives is very poor advice if uh, just a stomachache. Can you shout right? Really loudly. That that's between you two. I am not intervening in that. I'm just observing the carnage. Just me and my synthesis of alkenes. Oh nope, this is alkynes. And one of the A's has an accent. Where'd you go? Huh. Massive viewer drop off from 20 down to like single digits. I'm good for you. That was needed information. We have to talk about superpowers again. Loki though, super speed is definitely the best superpower. No, no. Stopping time. Stopping time is the best superpower. Super speed is second. You're disappointed. What? Okay, teleporting. Think about it like this. Everything is constantly in motion. The moment you try to teleport, the position that you originally thought you're going to is now like 3 kilometers deep in the earth. So you're going to have to actively calculate. I mean, you could, but like I wouldn't want to. Portals. Yeah, that one. That's just better teleportation. But I'd still argue time stopping is better. Uh, you'd have infinite time because during time stop, uh, you wouldn't age. Time isn't flowing. Plus, imagine taking a test. You stop time, you go to your notes, read up, sit back down, start time, answer. You could do the same thing with super speed too. I mean, hiding it is really easy. You just like be in the same position with getting it. Yeah, super speed would get revealed pretty easily. I hate that it is. Oh, don't put this in 0.3 speed. Gonna be honest, I don't really keep up with trends. As you can see by the 3DS. Those bells. It's stars and stones. You don't have to dox the guy. Like, you don't have to dox the guy and ask permission to dox the guy. Those bells. That's about. In my defense, I missed the point because it's 5 a.m. I feel like time stop, I get lazy. Counter argument. I want time stop because I currently am lazy. It's the procrastinator's dream. I'll do it tomorrow becomes I'll do it when I want to, which is like never. Yeah, but you want improve, whereas with the rotation you fix main issue of being able to live fully, and that's taking so long to get places. Do you know Carmilla Carmen has been with the... Okay, first the rotation thing, valid argument. Um, do you know Carmilla Carmen and has been hotel? No, I do not. Like Asahi is so much better knowing I can go somewhere else and after my test. The topic changes. I mean, you guys are asking different questions, so I answer them both. I want to check the math. How likely am I to have gotten a shiny by now? Wait, no, this is my own stream. I need to. Oh, I should run away from this. She's from us. One of the demons. Facts, that's true. For real, for real. So 5137 encounters. Yeah, who changed mind by not corruption? Biggest regret from last year. Okay, wait. That's a good question. What's my biggest regret from last year? Huh. None really come to mind, but I know there are some pretty big ones. Ah, definitely my biggest regret is not going to the Miku concert. Like, that was so. I hate myself for not going there because first, I learned about it like August, I think, and I'm like really hyped. No, I learned about it in like July, and I'm like really hyped. I'm like, okay, yes, this is awesome. I have the money. I'm gonna go there. Uh, but then I see my uh, schedule for college, and one pretty important subject is on a Monday. The concert is on a Sunday out of town. I need a plane ride to get to the concert. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll go home before class starts. Wrong. One problem. I don't want to travel by myself, and my parents don't want to go to uh, a different city for one day for one concert. So they want to go home Monday evening. And obviously, that's after class ends. So I'm like, guess I won't go. And after, after I say I guess I won't go, the day of the concert, no, the day after the concert, the Monday after the concert, we had no class. I could have gone consequence free. Like looking back, I should have just taken the chance. Like, I hate the subject anyway. Well, not the subject, I hate the teacher anyway. It's not chemistry, so I don't really care that much. Why not ask a friend to go with you? Mainly because um, I wanted to go to the VIP tickets, and no one else that I know is willing to spend 10,000 on Miku ticket. No, wait, in dollars. That's like 200 bucks? Yeah, like 200 bucks on Miku tickets. And obviously just like sitting there at at the front alone, like sure it'll be fun uh being at a Miku concert, but I don't like being by myself in crowds. I get lost really easily. I hate the point where your mom scolds you when you always phone. I mean, to be fair, uh, being always on the phone is definitely not good. I would know because I always am, and I'm not doing good. As you can see by me, uh, what was it? As you can see by me, playing Pokemon while studying. I feel like I should have spoken to my ex before the year ended again. I spent 3 years with her and it's bug. in a year and 2 months. That is tragic. That definitely beats my Miku concert one. 3 years with her, damn. 3 years is a long time. Respond even though she messaged me first multiple times. Sheesh. Wow. That's painful. Like, give them some time and just lower the brightness. Dude, my brightness is like all the way down. Wait. Let's like like check that out. It's like all the way down. Are you I am like me? If so, no. What? Oh, my boy classmate is gay. I mean, in my and I'm not the well, I'm not one of your classmates. Like, okay, this is genuine. I'm struggling to keep myself composed. That was such a random turn. Like, what brought you to ask if I'm gay? Like, what's the thought process behind? Let's ask this person who's streaming if they're gay. Like, although there are a few people who do think that that I am, mainly because they see my wallpaper and they like, okay, fair. I accidentally unplugged my charger. Do you have any advice when do you have any advice on like starting conversation with someone that you haven't replied to in a long time? Okay. Okay. So first things first. Okay, wait. First thing, we gotta check it. Sorry, I was just writing, and one of my classmates just dragged me on the floor and threw me in the back. Okay, that is assault. You should definitely tell your principal about that. Now back to the other question. First things first. First things first. You just gotta swallow your pride, and just go like, well, not really your pride. It's not really a pride thing. It and duct tape. There are two very different conversations that I am a part of right now. What? Duct tape. Uh, I'm speechless. Wow, okay, that should definitely be reported to the proper authorities, uh, namely the principal or the dean. uh, at least I ki- killed it a ball. I mean, kicked in the. Wait, who kicked who in the balls? Okay, wait. We'll get back to the duct taping thing later because that definitely needs some unpacking. We'll okay from the top on this other one. Uh, Starting a conversation with someone that you haven't replied to in a long time. Uh, what if she was in the wrong? She did some really bad stuff, but nothing you can't forgive. Hmm. I guess I'm not really the best person for advice. I'm not. I mean, it's a duct tape. I'm getting distracted. Hmm. I'll need some ponderance on this one. Some some use of the frontal lobe. And why is bro talking in glitch text? If she was in the wrong and she's the one messaging. I cannot take this seriously with the with the glitch text. I almost attacked the Cutiefly. Uh, no, I'm done messaging. I guess it really depends on on how you want to proceed with things. Keyboard. You think a year is enough? Hmm. That's all. A decade. Yeah. A decade said twice. Bro does not like relationships. Yeah, that was specific. Bro is bro is firmly planted in the like years and I mean a year is 365 days, 12 months. I mean a lot can happen in a year, but like it really depends on the context. I mean if you're surviving without her, then there's okay. From my point of view, uh like a relationship if it uh ends and uh it doesn't feel like it was meant to last, then don't make it like don't force it to last. It's not really it's not really a question of being better off without without uh without her or not, because there's never really a way you can tell if you'll be better off. The only way to really say for sure is hindsight. Meanwhile, bro is just pasting the, or not really pasting, like typing the lyrics to Miku. Yeah, but it's like you've only been there for so long. I mean, very, very intertwined with her. Hmm. And this age, people lose each other. No one really wants to talk about it. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. My my cousin is my there's the duality of man in chat right now. Relationship talk and quote, my cousin is gay, with little Wi-Fi icons on top. Maybe good times and personal experiences. Like Loki, never had a relationship. Basically, what I'd do in that situation, I just like throw myself into my studies. Like if I ever get broken up with, like I am closing off everything. Like I will not be in a good place. but but my grades would be great. Yeah, platonic friendship. He's been like the fifth time I asked it. Hey, platonic friendship you've lost. This wouldn't be as funny if the topics weren't so completely opposite. Like, wait, I need to turn down the air conditioning. Ants! Oh my gosh. There's ants in my room to deal with this. Okay, where was I? You like friendship with us? When I say your answer, I mean never answered. My cousin tried to make me. Whoa! Okay, that is. Uh, that is some heavy. I'm pretty sure you don't need to censor the word naked on YouTube. And it's not even. It still spells the word. There's just a hashtag in between. But like. Whoa. Now both sides of the coin. You can't see his message? I am not reading it out loud. That's a yeah, you're just gonna have to imagine why the word naked was in a sentence. He is not making the threats. It's just hmm. At this point I'm gonna kick them like Carmela Carmine. Okay. The I think at that point it should be reported to the authorities. That's a it's pretty heavy stuff. Like Loki kind of. Loki he kind of is. Okay, wait, where's the other I got this back to the now both sides of the coin are heavy. The funny side just turned very uncomfortable. Something I tried with her. So maybe you could give some insight on personal experiences. Hoping maybe a publisher science say I answer I never answered. Hmm. It's like relationships in general. So generalizing, not just romantic stuff. Telepathy to relationships has been to gay. The pipelines, all roads lead to Rome. Except in this case, Rome is gay. Well, not just in this case, Rome is gay. I gotta take advantage of adventure with like that or something. Something like that. I guess a couple times. Hmm. People eventually do something like that. I mean, yeah, true. Life just is like that sometimes. I guess the best way to deal with like that, how do you deal with it? Just like muscle through and push on. That's pretty much the best way I could think of. I actually wake up, but I'm not reading that chat. That is that it'll be in the replay, but I will not be reading that aloud. Do you think I know how? Slash back. The universal command from Minecraft. 5178 encounters. Oh yeah, like my case, yeah. Oh yeah, I got distracted by the other message. We'll try to contact you again. Wish I'm about to contact you again. I mean, it's happened a couple times. Just it's a really a case by case deliberation. Yeah. Do you have I mean, yes, I do, but I do not. I'm not proud of my username. Uh, why am I not proud of the username? It's a inappropriate joke, and I have not figured out how to change it back. You wanna know it? Let's say one of them did something bad to you. Try to apologize. Yes, but no context. What will you say? I mean, this has happened like probably 4 times, and what I've done in I think all four is just I let it be. What like I just like not care about them anymore. It's not really a point of caring. It's a point of leaving past versions of me behind and what it's attached to, because because uh, in each case, there there've been things that I've done which I personally do not like thinking nor talking about, and the best way to uh it's like when you upgrade from one of your phones, right? Well, this isn't like every case. You the old one gets sacked. The same with like old me. Like younger me, I don't like him. Different person. Me from 1 year ago, that still counts as younger me. Don't like him. Like every year I look back and I think, whoo, that wasn't that was a year. But that's a sign of growth. Uh the more you cringe at yourself, the more you know that you've pushed past being that cringe. this dilemma. So is there a risk of becoming who I once was? I mean, I don't know about like you, but for me, it doesn't really take a lot. Like like it take this is cutting deep. Like this is like actual like insane lore. Like I can change myself, but it takes a lot of time to stop being something, and it takes a lot less time to go back to being something. Can you search it? Can you search it out for? W- I have. This person must be crazy or something. Like you're not that bad, bro. No, I'm saying like your case could be completely different, but for me, it does. It doesn't take a lot for me to go back to an old operating system, so to speak. Anything right? Pretty much. I mean, it's up to you if you want to talk to your ex, but like if I were broken up with, I don't think I'd be talking to my ex. Because there's like uh everyone is like because I'm always wants to team up with me. There are there's always this duality of two very different conversations going on in chat. But I already started talking, so I'm going to continue my train of thought. Uh, because there's like power in routine. There's a very uh, uh, humans really like when things are set. Me in particular, very much so. Uh, so when there's a shift, a paradigm shift, it takes a lot of energy to break that pattern. So like think Windows 7 to Windows 10. No, I don't have any experience with Windows 7 to Windows 10. Nah, just imagine that it does apply. Like just pretend that what I'm saying makes sense. So it's like Windows 7 to Windows 10. When let's say I upgrade to Windows 10, if I get my hands on a Windows 7 PC after upgrading, I'll want to stick with Windows 7. Do you like arts? Yeah, of course I love arts. Art I'm not good. These last three questions are based on curiosity. Yes, based on curiosity. Now, can you this for me just I'm not really talking about like a specific. I'm generalizing from my years of having to having to cut ties. There's been a lot of past me's, mostly on Discord. Discord is a really rife place for uh, regrettable actions. Can, can you do a face reveal? No, I cannot. But about the people that I cut ties with, there's not really uh, hmm. Wait, oh my gosh. I just lost my I just lost the page. No. Where'd it go? Okay, just technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. I lost my very important page in my notes. 1, 2, 3. Where on Okay, it's snuck under my bed. Reverse, I'm not saying that word. YouTube will strike me down like Thor. Still no on the face reveal. I am not comfortable showing my face anywhere. Nomenclature, synthesis. No, this is the wrong page. Okay, so I lost my page and the shiny still hasn't appeared. Question mark. Huh? What's with the dot dot dots? Because of page. The pages from my chemistry notes. But yes, circling back, there isn't really. What is my user? I hate everything. This requires another ponderance. He was. Yeah, I saw the numbers and I instantly stopped talking. skeletons. What? Hmm. Isn't the no way? Like legit, bro is legit just doxing him now. He won? I did not see that. Yeah, I'll just take you. I'll just take your word for it. Why is bro up at 6 a.m. watching me stream? Six p.m. Yeah. Huh. Good old USA. How do I know it's 6 a.m.? Because it's 6 a.m. too. Mabuhay, Pilipinas. Bro thought he was in a white streamer's life. I mean, I am exclusively talking in English. Minus, what is Oya? How do I have 18? Do not answer that. Wait 30 seconds before you answer. Wait 30 seconds. Hell's bells. This is quite the ponderance. I I will be grabbing Miku to help me with my thinking. There's a lot of. What are the pictures on the wall? Pictures on. Pictures on what wall? I can my background be Oh, back left. Yeah, those are windows. I don't have any pictures set up. Now I have Miku to help me think. Water. Yeah, water. I forgot. I should be hydrating. Yeah. Yeah, it should be. What is even going on? Is he in the... Didn't that dude get like arrested or something? Hell yeah. Being on his lore. Fair enough, fair enough. In Yeah, the one time the white is the minority. What on? Gun with... I'm just gonna leave that be. That sounds funny. Really funny words. Four bro sent nuclear launch codes. Five two two two. You can do water tail with a stick. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Okay, the Miku has given the me divine aid, and the ponderance has been pondered. I guess. I guess the thing that connects each of the times that uh circling back, each of the times that it's happened is, I guess it's kind of uh how to word this. I guess the thread, so to speak, like the red thread connecting each of the points on the on the bulletin board, is that in each case I've done uh some stuff, not gonna get any specifics for any of them, that severely impacted those around me in a negative way. And uh, having that happen multiple times, it's just like kind of, I guess it's just easier on the conscience to disown the past me and any ties. Just get a stick, and if you find a beach, just put your stick down and just wave it, but not high. What? Just make just make I'm trying to imagine how that would, like, stick at beach, and you like place it down, like do this. What? I am genuinely baffled. Or is it more like draw a line for the water to go through, like a trench? That's about it. I mean, glad I could help. Catch another live sometime. Just like wave it down. I have what? Yeah, man, enjoyed this. Yeah, catch another live. Bye. Help lots. Glad I could help. Did he land? I think he did. So now it's just us here, waiting for more people to join chat. We had 20 people on earlier. Wait. And I think they got yeah, to be fair, it is kind of boring just watching me run away from Pokemon. Wait, huh? Yeah, they probably did. I need to check my... How about talking? Talking about what? Like, there's endless options to talk about. The difficulty is choosing the correct topic. Though mainly, why on earth are you awake right now? It's like it's 6 a.m. Things in life and blah blah blah. I guess I could do like life stories if you enjoy that. Though I don't have like a lot. Tell you what. Name a random topic. We'll find a way to like make it interesting. It's just personality. Pretty much, yeah. My iced tea. Accidentally clicked my. Ah, guess what's something that's interesting? Okay, bus. Okay, not that. I don't think I could talk about that. This stream might get taken down. Hmm. I guess. Uh, School projects. I'll try that. So, I never really got to make a lot of school projects as a kid. Science, yeah, science. This is a science project that I'm talking about. I never really got to make a lot of school projects as a kid because the school I went to, it was uh, it wasn't really heavy on practicals. It was more so about theory and like actually getting to know the concept instead of applying the concept. So in my earlier years, I didn't really get to do a lot, but I got into 12, 11, and 12th grade. They uh, they made us do more projects, and I was like really happy about that. So in one of our physics classes, uh, they made us make an obstacle course using electromagnetism. Wait, first I'll do the first project of that of that class. Before the obstacle course, they made us make a circuit board. Sounds pretty boring. Uh, Looking back, it kind of was, but I wanted to make the best one in the class. I I don't think I have any pictures. No, I don't. But I wanted to make the best one in the class, and it was a group project. And uh, a lot of my classmates weren't very good at physics. Like, I'm not saying that I'm good. I'm just saying that a lot of people just also weren't. So they made me the leader of the group. So being the leader, I was like, we have to make this the most impressive thing possible. And we decide to go above and beyond what the teacher asked. They said, okay, you should put LEDs in series and parallel. And what we did, and the teacher said, have like maybe five or four. What we did was we went for 15, which was incredibly hard because we had to do the soldering and we had to ensure that all the resistances were right. And that's where we made a major mistake. So LEDs, they don't take a lot of current. They're very easy to power. You put too much in and they blow up. The way you keep them from blowing up is you put in resistors. We forgot to do that. So we had 15 of them lined up, right? And the moment we turned on the power during our testing, each of them just went pop, 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 like one after the other. It was it was actually kind of cool to look at, but they started smoking and we had to turn it off. So we wasted like 15 LEDs. Then we realized that we needed a resistor, and then we put one in. For the second physics project, that was the electromagnetism obstacle course. So the entire concept being taught to us in the second semester was electromagnetism. So that's why the obstacle course needed to have it. So of course, me being me, I say to my group, we need to make this better than the one we made last time. When we do it, probably just run around. Yeah, that's the terror of group mates. Not all of them help, but luckily my group was pretty cooperative. So when I told them like we have to make this like the best obstacle course ever, they're like, okay, just give us the idea and we'll do it. So what I made up was like a medieval raid thing. Like so on one end of the obstacle course there's this castle that you had to control something to get into. Like it was an actually like playable obstacle course. Like with a little figure guy. So at the end there was this castle, and between it there was swinging like swinging platforms, and they repelled each other with magnets. And after that they're like uh, horses on rotors, so they spun around real fast. And after that was the actual electromagnet. I wanted it to be the most powerful electromagnet I could make. So I do some testing, right? I read up on electromagnetism, and I figure out how to make a powerful one. And I hear that you need a strong, no, not a strong, a strong current and a good core. High school is just well because they just give away money by just competition. You guys got paid? No, we we just got grades. So anyways, back to the obstacle course. So I did some testing, right? I actually have the electromagnet with me right now. So so I did some testing, right? And I hear I need a good strong current and a nice iron core. And I made a functional electromagnet, a tiny one, real small, not really powerful. So I think, okay, let's scale this up. And what I end up with is this monstrosity. This didn't work. What this did is it blew up basically my whole room because I did all of the testing in my room. So I plug this thing in. And the thing about electromagnets, it's basically just a short circuit. You short out the breaker if you try plugging it in. So never try this at home. Never ever try this at home. So what happened? I plug this in the wall, the lights go out. The entire house is dark for like 3 seconds. And then the I plug this into an extension wire, right? It evaporates. Like the wire doesn't melt, it turns straight into gas because there's no copper anywhere here in my room. The copper in the wire just gone. And my wall socket, the the thing that I plugged it into, it got welded into the wall. That's how much energy was being pumped through this thing. So yeah, that was quite a learning experience with electricity. It gets very dangerous. That's why high voltage is it's no joke. Like, of all the things that humanity has come to harness, electricity is definitely the scariest. Fire was the first thing we managed, and yeah, fire is dangerous. It can take down a whole building, but electricity is just so much more dangerous because nowadays it's everywhere, and one little mistake and basically dead. One tiny little slip up. Like, I forgot to account for the fact that this draws a lot of current. So I was thinking, okay, this might might overheat. That was all I was thinking. It might overheat and it might melt the rubber. Uh yeah, the this thing, like this thing, it took the current well. The extension cord did not take it well at all. So my problem there was that I didn't account for everything I was using. So yeah, learning experience. You have Messenger? Yeah, why? I mean, I have a Messenger, but I'm more active on Discord. Bro, my Messenger is basically just for school. Like, we can do Discord if you want. Like group chat. You don't have it? Damn. I mean, the only group chats I'm really in are the school ones. Like, I talk to most of my friends on Discord. Why what? There's, huh? Okay, there's a little bit of delay between the chat and what I'm saying. So it's causing a little bit of discrepancy, little miscommunication. Why Discord? It's just more convenient than Messenger for me because most of what I do is really basically just voice calls. Because when I'm shiny hunting and I'm not live, I'm usually just sitting in VC with a bunch of people. And also it's more private than Messenger because on Messenger there's like all my family stuff, but on Discord it's just me. I mean, there's an entire Discord server here, like that I own, but it's not very active. You know, Adam and Abel, like the Bible, Adam and Abel, or the has-been characters. I mean, I know about them, but I don't really like. I'm not familiar with them. Like I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them in Gravity. Loki, I kinda like Adam's design with the mask thing. It's really cool. But I haven't gotten around to watching Has Been because there's like a bunch of like controversy. I mean, it's still cool to watch it. I just don't really like watching controversial stuff because like I don't really like having to pick sides on an argument. Where on earth is try out for lab? I mean, I can't do that on stream because I'll get copyright strike. I could do it later. I mean, I have the whole day. I don't have class. Yeah, if it wasn't copyrighted music, I could play it. But unfortunately, it's part of a show, so when you're done live again. I mean, I'm not gonna stop a stream for a song. I'll do it like after I'm done streaming. And stream back. Wait, my battery's full. I need to unplug. I'm not gonna stop streaming, bro. It's like 6 a.m. I think I'll stop at like 8, and then like after lunch I'll probably come back to streaming this. Yeah. What else would make a good topic? I mean, I could continue talking about science, but I'm not like really that knowledgeable yet. Still in college anyway. Hmm. I guess what's some stuff here that I have running around? I guess books. You like books? I have like a whole shelf here. I've been basically building a library of my own for like a couple years. Started in I think 2022. Uh some of these books are older than 2022, but I really started like building up a collection back then. Uh Now it's gotten pretty decent. I didn't hear you. The mic must be bugging out again. Hold on. Uh Basically I was just talking about my bookshelf. Uh I've been collect yeah, I started like really collecting books in 2022. Uh, some of these are older than 2022, but that's when I actually like really got into like building up a collection, like instead of just like reading a book, giving it away to my cousins afterwards. Uh, I've got three shelves like fully stocked end to end. I mean, it doesn't really it doesn't really look good because I'm not big on organization, but I mean, I like it. Like I can show it here. Like, ta-da! Like I have an entire shelf dedicated to my favorite series. Bunch of Percy Jackson at the bottom, and some boring stuff in the middle. And my school books are just not there because I don't like reading my school books. Uh, you're watching has been at I mean, that's cool. Like, if a show is good, then a show is good. I personally wouldn't have any experience, but like, uh, do I have any shows that? I guess I haven't really watched any shows recently. Hmm. I guess the last one I really got into was How I Met Your Mother, and a lot of people say that it's just like a worse version of Friends, but I think it's actually better. Uh, it has like an actual ongoing storyline, like between episodes. It isn't just like major stuff that carries over. Hmm. I see you driven by your destination. Yeah, I really want that shiny Cutiefly. Uh, I've been go. I've done this 5,260. I'm not saying that last bit, but I've done it this many times. I've run away from that many Pokemon. This is actually above odds. Uh, why I keep on running? Uh, because every time I run into a new Pokemon, it's a chance to encounter uh, this, but in a different color. Okay, I'll give an example. Okay, you see how Kadabra, Jim here, he's normal, so to speak. Uh, but if I switch out the Pokemon in the lead, let's have my Zubat. So Zubat's normally blue, right? But my Zubat is a shiny. And the shiny means, as you can see here, different color, it has a star. that I'm basically trying to get a different color Cutiefly with a star. And that is very rare. It happens less than 1% of the time. If my calculations are right, it would be 0.02% of the time. Actually, I'll double check that. I have a calculator here. Uh, so 1 divided by 4096 equals times 100. Yeah, it's 0.024% of the time that I will get a shiny. And this is actually kind of unlucky because uh, around this time, around these many encounters, there has already been a 70% chance that I should have found what I'm looking for. But that doesn't stop me. I really want a full pink shiny team. This is my first time ever trying a full shiny team. Hypnotized by Outlove, it's so good. I mean, music just does that to people. Music is one of the most raw ways to put out emotion, to express something. Uh, and if a song is good, then it should be good at giving that message. So the most powerful songs, yeah, they really do hypnotize. There's this one song by Flavor Folly. It's called Weather Girl. It's a Vocaloid song, technically synth B, but it's basically Vocaloid. By the voice bank they use is Eleanor Forte, and it is absolutely amazing. Uh, uh, like the lyrics are so well written, the rhyming is like I actually I am struggling to describe it. That's how much I like the song. Uh, like good or great isn't enough to talk about Weather Girl. Like the tune, the it's a whole vibe. How do you describe a vibe? Like it's kind of hard to really dig into what the lyrics mean. I personally don't know what it's talking about, but like I don't need to know what it's talking about. It makes me feel something, and that's really what music is about, making making others feel. I'm just telling out for love too good. I mean, fair enough. You know, Alistair. Yeah, the red dude that talks like a radio anchor. But isn't that the main protagonist? I'm not sure. The girl. The the one with the blonde one? I'm not I'm not really familiar with the character names. The princess of. Oh yeah, 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 I know. Okay, that one I do not know. And I'm not sure if I can say the name on stream because it sounds kind of like a certain body part, which would get me would get me in the XI. Ah, yeah, I know that one. I know that one. I mean, a lot of my friends watch the show, so they talk about it. So sometimes I get to hear about stuff that happens in it. Nifty, that one I also don't know that one. The still not still not familiar. Like I said earlier, I'm not very well versed in these characters. Almost at 5,300 encounters. This genuinely might overtake the Veltal hunt for this might genuinely overtake the Veltal hunt for the longest shiny hunt I've ever been on, which is a cool thing. I mean, this is basically just like sitting at a slot machine and pulling the lever again and again and again until I get all sevens. Two ways. Ants. Why is there a fry on my floor? That explains the ants. Now, where did my counter go? There it is. Miku's still in the background. I should adjust it to make it she's more visible. There we go. So we're like looming over. Yeah. Now Miku's a part of the stream. I should probably no, I can't add an image of what the shiny Cutiefly looks like. That is unfortunate. What's this button do? How about Zestial? Yeah, that is just a name I have never heard. Judging by the L at the EL at the end, I think probably some sort of angel, because EL, the suffix EL in Hebrew, means of God, and that's why I think all, if not, no, most, if not all, angels end in L, like Michael, Gabriel, Nahi as a soul collector. Oh, that is the exact opposite of what I thought. That is interesting. The tall black. Gonna be honest, the only thing that I think of when I see that description is an Enderman. The, the genuinely, I have never seen uh, a character like that. Let's see. And it has yellow. I mean, that would have helped if I was familiar with the characters, but I'm not. So kind of a kind of a null point there. Anyways, one encounter away from 5,300. That's Roblox. I'm not exactly active on Roblox. And I'm also kinda shiny hunting. I mean, I could do it in a different stream, but this is a shiny hunting stream. Like, I'll need to download a separate app so I can stream yeah, so I can share my screen to YouTube. I've done it a few times before, but I do not have the app currently. That was back in my PVZ days. It's been a while since I've seen a Bagon. Like on Roblox? Like add you on Roblox? Bro, Roblox is on my laptop, and that is deader than the dinosaurs. It's so. When was the last time I used this thing? Wait, do I have? Oh wait, I think I have it on my tab. Where is Miku? Miku is here for moral support. I feel more lucky if I have Miku with me. And I definitely need luck. I'm on 5,303 encounters. Yeah, I am letting her watch. I actually have a bunch of plushies here. But a lot of them are like cooped up in a cellophane. Like they used to be on my bed, but every time I wake up, they'd be on the floor. And it's really annoying having to uh pick them up. Even Teto. Bro, I wish I had a Teto plush. Like that was my number one wanted for Christmas, but I didn't get one. Uh which is why I am going to save up some money and I'm gonna buy one. I really like the look of Mesmerizer Teto. But I do have the Teto pins. Hold on. Where is I have these and I have a few more, but they're kind of far away. How about Electro? The only Electro I know is from Spider-Man, the villain in Spider-Man 2. Potato, yeah, Potato. I think I have a Perto. Yeah, look, I have a Perto as well. Like Teto is my favorite of the Utao and Vocaloids, but there aren't any plushies of her in the toy stores. There's only Miku and Vocaloid, the yellow one. Why does nobody know Akita Neru's name? They always call her the yellow one. Her name's Neru. Or you could also be talking about like uh Lin no Len and Rin, but like I like the okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, she does kind of look electric because of the yellow. There was actually you probably know this, but there's a recent song with Neru. It's called the Flop Era, and it's a real banger. Like a Neru song in 2025. Damn. Like duo what? Like duo can mean a lot of things. Miko and Chisei. Like a song? And you beat that. that leads back to my earlier question. A song? Like that is still broken. Oh, like the animations. I mean, yeah, I'd be open to that. Yeah, that's the toaster one was funny. I think the toaster is te toasted. His toaster is broken. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. There's also the one where where they're at like a restaurant and Miku is the waitress. I mean, like, yeah, sure. I mean, I have no problems with voice acting Teto. The store bomb one. That one I do not know. I only got into Vocaloid pretty recently. Okay, had to mute for a bit, but I'm back. Where is... I lost my thing. There we go. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. I don't really watch the animations that much. Like when they show up on my YouTube recommended, I'll watch them, but they don't show up that often. It's mostly the songs, and I'm not complaining because I really like the songs. Uh, uh, I think the last animation I watched was with uh they had Eleanor Forte on, and it was just them making fun of Teto for being bad at English. Miku crying. I am not familiar with that one either, but I do know the one where they sing Daisy Bell. Like there's two Tetos and Miku. They're singing to Miku. Like the like both tetos do a duet. Even the Nokia ringing. Okay, you lost me on that one. I do not recall any Nokia phones ringing. Where did these 5 No, you, I'm not gonna remember from just na 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 na. Also, congrats, you got the number one tag for the fan thing now. Like it says you're the number one chatter on stream. Hmm. Well, it's been 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and I've gone up to 5,300 encounters. Still no shiny. Ah well. Also, I'm just gonna drop my Roblox username in the chat. That's I sent my Roblox username. If ever I'm gonna do a Roblox stream, you'll probably you'll see on both YouTube and on Roblox that I'm online. What time did I start? Well, it was like 4 a.m. Like I woke up and I was like, I need to do some studying, but I also want to do some shiny hunting. So I decided to do both. And I'll get to it later because my laptop is not plugged in, and that's the only device I have Roblox on. I don't really play often, but like if ever I do, uh, I mean I mostly just play like uh, Dead Rails. It's basically the only game that I play on Roblox. Dead Rails and Zombie Attack. I'm not really good at either, but it's fun. It's really fun. Like trying to do Pony Express solo. It, hmm, I never completed it, but uh, it was it was pretty good. It was a nice experience in 99 Nights. Ah, that's the one with the deer, right? I would prefer Dead Rails. Like if ever I get to playing, it would be on Dead Rails. Used to play that way. Yeah, it's insanely good. Like I played it recently. Um, I think it was on Friday. Yeah, I played it last Friday, and there's sprinting now. I don't know when they added that, but it's a really good feature. I hated walking everywhere. Now sprinting is such a it's peak. It's peak. I'm not sure if they got rid of the feature where survivalist does 10% more damage with guns. I hope they didn't because I really like using survivalist with rifles. It's my main. It's pretty much the only class I'm good at playing. Uh, other than conductor, but conductors it's just like just sit in the train and press forward. Why is your avatar a robot? Because I don't have Robux, and it was the only free one that looked cool. Like I could buy Robux for stuff, but like I don't really want to because money is precious, and spending it on cosmetics is not something I want to do. But Bacon or John, I mean, I just like robots. Bacon and John don't really appeal to me. Oh, why'd I click? I didn't encounter anything yet. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, everything's getting a bit scattered here. My notes are everywhere. Why hate Jim? I don't hate Jim. Jim is one of my strongest Pokemon. Like Kadabra is actually one of my favorite Pokemon to use. It's really strong for the early game, and o- it's okay in the late game. I'll probably have to. Oh, I definitely will have to get rid of Jim at some point because he's not a shiny and he's not pink. Like the six Pokemon I want on my team, uh, they're all shiny and they're all pink. That's the entire theme of this run, pink shinies. Like my Zubat is green, right? But when it's fully evolved, it'll look like this. Oh, let me pull up the image. Shiny Crobat. Um. Okay, the Wi-Fi is pretty slow. There we go. It will look like this when it's fully evolved. A bubble turtle? I do not. Uh, the bubble turtle is called Squirtle, and Squirtle unfortunately is not pink. There's only one Pokemon that I have right now, right here, that will actually be used for the full run. Why like pink? It's not really any reason. It's just a nice color. Like my favorite color is green, but I don't really like any green shinies. No green shiny Pokemon. There's a lot of good pink ones though. So I chose pink instead. Like when I think pink shiny Pokemon, the first that appears in my mind is what I'm hunting right now. Uh, shiny Cutiefly, which will evolve into shiny Ribombee. And it is one of the best shinies I have ever seen. When I think of shiny green Pokemon, the first thing that comes into my mind is Ursaring, which looks like it's been put in radioactive waste. And I don't really like that look. So it was pink that I had to go with. Up, almost reach in 3 hours. And almost 5,500 encounters. I don't usually stream for this long actually. But today is the last day of Christmas break, so I am very motivated to get this shiny hunt uh, finished. Actually, the good thing about Runaways is it's a lot more, well, not a lot. It's more interesting than soft resets based on luck. What do you mean? I mean this what I'm doing right now is based on luck. That's actually shiny hunting in general is based on luck. It it's kind of just like gambling, but you don't get money back. Actually, now that I think of it, that's a very poor way to describe it. Uh, if I knew any not copyrighted music, I would be playing it because this battle theme is getting annoying. But all the not copyrighted music is all, it's all just like the standard background stuff, which is lame. Gamble. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what like every time I encounter a Pokemon, that's basically pulling the lever on the slot machine. And I have pulled that slot machine's lever 5,351 times now. But oops, wrong option. But the good thing about this is that unlike actual gambling, I don't lose any money. I just lose a lot of time. Actually, how long has this save file been active? 74 hours for 2 hunts. So this game has been on for more than 3 days straight in total. Like across the shiny hunt for Zubat and the shiny hunt uh for this current one. It's taken more than 3 days of total playtime. In real life, this has taken actual months. I mean, it sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm not, it. I enjoy doing this. It's uh, it's more about the. This sounds so stupid saying it's more about the journey than the destination, but it really is. Like the shiny at the end of the hunt, it's just uh proof of what you've gone through to get it. Like all the time you've spent, all the people you've hung out with while hunting. It's why I like shiny hunting. Each shiny is like a milestone, a little marker of character development. And also, the best part about shiny hunting is that I don't have to actively be playing the game. I just need to look at the screen every time a Pokemon is up. The rest of the time, I'm looking at my notes. I'm reading on chemistry. Which is another reason I can't turn off audio. I need to hear when Pokemon are on screen. In the time of this stream, I've gone through one entire chemistry topic. I've blitzed through alkenes. Okay, wow. I didn't realize my leg was going numb. Been sitting I've been sitting on the floor this whole time because this setup is on my bed. If I sit on my bed, I can't play properly. So I'm just sitting here with a pillow under me. I actually really would not recommend this setup. Not just because of the sitting. I have like one, two, three, four screens pointed at me right now. My eyes are going to hate me. My phone is streaming it. There's two screens on this thing, and I have my tablet over there. What on earth? Did I lose Wi-Fi connection? No, it's still going. Huh. It said back online. I thought I lost connection. But uh anyways, well, I think I was talking about shiny hunting. Uh my shortest hunt was for a Kyogre. It took me 92 resets, which in real life time it took like maybe 30 minutes. Uh which is the exact opposite of this. Like comparing 92 to 5,366. The longest hunt was for a Eveltal, which took 5,600 something. Uh, this is almost there. This is almost my longest shiny hunt. I think I said that earlier, but it might actually beat that record now. Eating. Oh yeah, it is breakfast time. I should. Do I have anything that I can eat here? I don't want to cook. I guess I'm having Oreos for my breakfast. Thanks for the reminder. I started before sunrise. Now it's almost 8 a.m. But I am not stopping. I'm actually really impressed by how speedrunners uh they can go for like 6 hours. Some go for up to 16 for a run. And if they make a mistake, they have to reset the whole thing. Every attempt 6 hours. So for two attempts, that's like an entire half a day. 12 hours. But getting a world record is a really strong motivator. So I can see why they do it, but I'm very impressed that they do it. Like there's this one runner. Uh, he plays Security Breach, like FNAF Security Breach. He's called Astral Spiff. The category, I'm not sure if he made the category, but the run he was doing was 600%. That means he had to beat the game 6 times with 6 different endings. Uh, and with each of those 6 different endings, he had to 100% the game. So uh, it was like 16 straight hours, or was it 18? But it was a really, really long stream. Uh, Miko's the Oreo? No, I actually do have an Oreo with me. Like I have a pack. She likes Oreos. I mean, I'd give her one, but she's a plushie. She can't eat. Ah, I got crumbs on my screen. Hmm. That because she wants McDonald's? Nah, it's because she eats all those baguettes. Like it's genuinely, like canonically, her favorite food. And baguettes are all carbs, so that's a lot of weight put on. Also, fun fact about Teto: her favorite country is Norway. I'm not sure how I know that, but uh, I think I just like heard it somewhere. Uh, I actually don't know. Like I just heard that her favorite country is Norway, and I just accepted it as true. And it makes sense. Like the 3D model she has in some of the MMD videos, it has on she has a Norway shirt. Where was I? It's actually really interesting how close chemistry and physics are. Because I was not expecting to learn about electrons in chemistry. I thought that was purely a physics thing. But nope. Like swimming in the pool. I actually cannot swim. If I went in a pool, I would I would drown. Like only the right entrance. The only pool that I could be in is like a kiddie pool, and I do not. I am not going in a kiddie pool. That is embarrassing. Like imagine a just a grown dude standing there. Like nah, I would rather be caught dead than standing in a in a pool for children. I've I've been doing this for almost 3 hours. Wow. Oh, and you can also see the time changing in the background of the thing. It's 2 hours. 2 hours 58 minutes. So in 2 minutes, this will have been 3 hours. Oh, but I also had the stream before this. Like this is my second attempt because the first stream didn't have audio. So it's probably been more than 3 hours. Uh, Actually, you know what? Once I get to 5,400 encounters, I'm gonna take a break from this, and then I'm gonna charge my laptop because my laptop is the only one with Roblox. It's also really important to take breaks because my back is killing me. I'm not sitting on a chair. It's officially been 3 hours on the stream, which is unfortunate because if I'm close to 5,400, like just like 15 away, I only announced in my personal Discord server. Like I only announced right now that I went live. I should have done that 3 hours ago. Anyone who saw my announcement is gonna be here for just the ending. It's still 7:43. Yeah, yeah, it's still 7:43. Ah, no one's online anyway. I'm still here for you, bro. I appreciate it. Like genuinely, I really appreciate it. You stuck here for like 2 or 3 hours. Like 2 or 3 hours is not it's it's not a short time. That's like an entire lecture. creepy boob. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oops. And 9 encounters until stream ends. Because, oh, my legs have been folded for so long. Like the lake in the background while I'm running in the grass, it's gone from dusk to dawn. People, bro, I have genuinely no clue what you're on about. There's an insect on my screen. Yeah. Go. Talk a lot on Roblox. I mean, that's fair. I mean, it is a social platform in a way. I don't talk a lot on Roblox. That's also fair. I mean, neither do I. Okay. Just a little more. And then I will end stream and eat breakfast because I am starving. I wonder where that other guy went. 5399, and with this 5400. Final encounter of the stream, not a shiny. I'm gonna run from this, save the game, and take a small break. Okay. Well, that was 3 hours of my life. It was fun, but my legs are killing me. I am starving and I have not slept. So, gonna drink an energy drink, eat some breakfast, and I will get back to this later after uh, playing a little bit of a different game. So, uh, thank you so much for watching, uh, especially for sticking around. What do you mean, don't end? I mean, I still have to eat breakfast, charge my laptop so that I can like respond on Roblox. Like if I just keep this running, it's not gonna it's just gonna eat at my battery. So yeah, what am I supposed to do then? It's not like I'm not. It's not that I'm not coming back. I'm gonna stream again later. It's literally just like an hour or two. Plus, I'm gonna play some Dead Rails while I'm not streaming anyway. You you'll see me online. So yep, that's the end of the stream. I will be back. Because I still haven't found the shiny. So yeah, that's that. Thanks so much.